Everton, of course, in action this week on Thursday. That looks a massive game at Goodison as they welcome Newcastle United. Spurs are at Brighton, and another humdinger, of course, at the top. Second place Liverpool, at fourth place Arsenal. But let's talk Everton. 6 games under Frank Lampard in the Premier League. 5 defeats now, level on points with Watford. Yeah. How concerned are you for them?
Very concerned. They're in a relegation fight and they're going to go right to the wire. They've got their games in hands, but you'd rather have the points on the board, and they haven't got them. Their form away from home to at home.
The worst away record in the league.
Yes, it's terrible. And they're under pressure at home because not only that, they've accumulated a lot of players there, spent a lot of money over the last 4 or 5 years on players who they think are going to take them to Europe, Europa League, possibly Champions League. I'm not kidding. I mean, that was the dream. They're in a relegation fight. None of these players are conditioned to fight in the relegation battle. We're going to have to get used to it very, very quickly. Frank Lampard's not used to it either. So it'd be difficult for all parties concerned, but they need to pick it up quick. And the reality is, you don't win football matches very, very soon. You're on that downward spiral, and you get relegated. Don't matter. No one's good enough. You're not all too good to get relegated. You know, on paper they look too good, but that's the way it drags you in. It drags you into that fight, and if you haven't been course and distance before, you'll struggle to get out of it. That's why I think they're in big, big trouble. Yeah,
your former England and Chelsea teammate Frank Lampard isn't used to this in his career. He's always been at the top. But you heard him say there, at the moment, this club is conditioned to losing.
Yeah, and I think they, as a team, and players individually, they have to take a look at the response from the teams around them, i.e. Newcastle, even Norwich to a degree, even Watford. They've had changes. And you know what their core thing was? Keep that defence solid and hard work. The rest of it, they've let their talent do the talking. I think if you don't leak goals and the talent they've got, like Tim just said, on paper, they shouldn't be where they are. But the basics of football is work hard. If you do that every game, you give yourself half a chance, for me. And that's where I would go with it, Tim.
Yeah, ouch. I mean, I see their games. That is a ridiculously tough run of fixtures. You know, no wonder Frank's not sleeping at the moment. I mean, that game against Newcastle is a must-win. But if Newcastle win it, they're safe. So it's a cup final for them also, and they'll fancy their chances. They played brilliantly at the Bridge. They got it all to do. That run of games is something you don't want to be looking at.